Hello, my name is Tony Berard, and I've invented a number of board games, and I've also now invented a new deck of cards. It's called the Colors RSP deck of cards. It's available on the Game Crafter site, www.thegamecrafter.com. Crafter is CRAFTER.com, all one word. And if you search for Colors RSP deck, you should be able to find it. Here it is. There's the blue suit, and you get an ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rock, scissors, paper. Then there's the orange suit, ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rock, scissors, paper. Same thing with the yellow suit, the purple suit, the red suit, and the green suit. And I have circles for each one. It's like this is the blue 6. And on the rock, scissors, paper, they look like this. Here's my rock, there's the scissors, and there's the paper. I've got them labeled. And the ace is labeled as an A. Many new card games can be developed with this, because in normal card games, the suits are not differentiated. They're just noted as being different. Some games, I guess, like euchre, if you lead with a certain suit, then that suit is trump, and all the rest of the suits are not trump. And so, and I guess you could have similar games built with this, with the different colors, but there's more suits because there's 6 suits now. On the back of the cards shows the color wheel, and we've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and of course I've got it labeled Official Colors RSP Deck of Cards by Tony Berard. That's me. And then this particular card is the green paper. The box, when you get it, the cover of the box shows the rock, scissors, and the paper. Side of the deck says invented by Tony Berard. That's moi. And then this side shows the Colors RSP deck. And on the back is the color wheel. So either side that's showing, you can clearly tell something is different about this deck of cards. There's 9 things in each suit. So 9 blues, 9 of these, 9 of these, 9 of these, 9 of these, and 9 of these. So 9 times 6 is 54. A regular deck of cards has 13 times 4, which is 52. So this is a little bit bigger than a deck of cards, but usually they include 2 jokers also. And so if you include the 2 jokers, that's 54. So this has exactly the same number of cards as a regular deck of cards. You can make some games where the primary colors, the blue, the yellow, and the red, are more powerful than the secondary colors, green, yellow, and purple. That could be a game that you could make. Also, you know, rock, scissors, paper. The rock is more powerful than the scissors. We say the rock breaks the scissors. The scissors cuts the paper, and the paper covers the rock. With a regular deck of cards, Jack, Queen, King are in that order. Some games you can make certain things wild, like one-eyed jacks are wild. I've heard a game using that. And you could do something like that in this deck too. Like the purple rock is wild or something. You know, you could do all kinds of things with this game. But the idea is that these object cards, as I'm calling them, they don't have a definite rank, because one will beat the other two. Well, the rock will beat the scissors only, but the paper beats the rock. So I guess each object is beaten by one and can beat one. So these are all equal. So like if you're counting a game of solitaire or something, ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, each of these might be worth 7. And the ace could be low or high, so the ace might be 8. So many different kinds of games can be built with this deck of cards. And, you know, I'm thinking of poker, you know, like Texas Hold'em. You could have a river, you know, and each hand has two cards, and 2 cards, and then 4 or 5 cards in the middle called the river that are face up. I think each person in Texas Hold'em gets 1 card up and 1 card down. So they have 1 card that the opponent doesn't know about. And so a Texas Hold'em game could be built with this deck of cards. And if you have, you know, you could have a full house. Something like, so if you have the purple paper, well, this is a full house with the colors, 2 purples and 3 reds. Really, though, it's 2 pair. There's a paper and a paper, that's 1 pair, and scissors. So the numerical value of the hand is not that good. 2 pair, I guess it'd be rock high. But the colors thing is a full house with the colors. And so that's not a bad hand. I'm thinking of having like a dual ranking system where you have the numerical value of the cards and the colors part of the cards. And there'll be a list of the ranks of hands. And so you would be, let's say you got number 3 on the list for the rank on the numerical part and a 5 on the rank on the colors part. Well, then you would say 5 plus 3 is 8. So your overall ranking for your hand would be an 8. And so the colors, the suits, and the numerical part have equal weight. And so a much richer game can be had over a standard deck of cards. And so, so there's great potential with this. And if you have, you can have 5 of a kind. You know, you could have 5 rocks. You could have 5 rocks. So here's 5 rocks. Let's say somebody had that hand. That'd be a very powerful hand. You can't get 5 of a kind in regular poker. But with the Colors RSP deck, you can get 5 of a kind. Would that beat a straight flush? And in this case, a straight flush is, you'd have, well, like right here, the ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, take the 6 out. So the ace, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be a straight flush because it's all red cards and they're in order, ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so would 5 rocks beat that? I'm going to have to see, you know, over time. I don't quite have all the details worked out. I've got the deck built and I've got it ordered. It's right here in front of me. So so I'm going to work on figuring out some specific games for this. You know, I mean, think of all the games that have been built with a deck of cards. Each one could be modified with this deck of cards, and it would be a little bit richer game because the suits are more involved. So, yeah. So this is a new thing on the horizon. This deck should be able to compete with a standard deck of cards because so many games could be built with it. One game I thought of was slap scissors. You know, here's a pair of scissors. If you know, when you flip it like slapjack, when you're flipping cards over, bop, 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 and if there's a jack, you know, you slap it. And then the person that slaps the pile, whose hand is on the bottom, then they get all those cards. Then you flip over more cards, you know, when the jack pops up. Well, that same game could be played with scissors. My little joke, slap scissors. Of course, who would slap scissors in real life? But in the card game, it's perfectly fine. Go Fish, you know, Euchre, Pinochle, Contract Bridge. All these games could be modified with the colors RSP deck. And so, you know, I'm going to have to write a book on this. That's going to be my next up-and-coming project. Okay, I just wanted to introduce my new deck of cards. It's available on the Game Crafter site, so you could pick up a deck today. Thank you for your time, and this is Tony Berard signing off.